This is really just about Hera. It's not really about the Rohirrim. This is not going to be really good. I seriously doubt it. It's really not going to be. So they splice in these scenes from LOTR from the different movies, and no, it's not going to work. I mean, yeah, it's cool to see Aragorn, but I don't need to go to the theater to do that. I mean, I have the digital contents on my computer. No. So Kamiyama-san, or Mr. Kamiyama, Mr. Kenji Kamiyama, I think he's a great anime director. He was involved with the movie Akira that many people, I'm sure in the States, who, if they like anime, have seen at some point. But he can only do so much.
All Middle-earth knows the tale of the War of the Ring. But 200 years before that...
So yeah, that sounds really good. You start feeling hype, and then you realize that the movie has nothing to do with the king. It's not about the king whatsoever.
Riders of the Mark! Brothers of Rohan!
There was an older tale.
Arise!
I mean, that's a great scene. No worries, no problem.
We come with...
And from this scene on down, from now on, I mean, basically, from this scene, it just goes downhill.
An offer to strengthen Rohan.
Hera, daughter of Helm, I, Wulf, seek your hand in marriage.
Our fathers speak as if I were not even in the room. I do not want to marry.
Okay, fair enough. That's terrible. It shouldn't be that way. But none of this really justifies what we're going to see for the rest of the trailer, really.
You do not seek an alliance. You seek a throne.
Okay, that's cool. They're having a fair fight. They're shooting a fair one. Okay.
You will live to regret this, old man.
So yeah, this is a classically drawn scene. I mean, it's like old school anime. I love it. I have no real problems with the way that they drew the characters. I have a problem with the script. And then the script really, to me, to my knowledge, has no connection to Tolkien whatsoever.
He's dead?
The boy I knew would never wish for war.
The boy you knew is gone.
Fire!
Yeah, no problems with the art itself. The art itself is really clean.
There's so many of them. I play.
Yeah, now, from now on, for the rest of the trailer, it's just girl boss nonsense. That's all it is. It's Rings of Power in anime form.
To fight for my king.
You know nothing of war.
I'm the fastest rider you have.
Would there be a problem having a sword maiden? No. Would there be a problem having one sword maiden character or 10 or 20? No. But the way they couch this, the War of the Rohirrim, but it's about Hera. The War of the Rohirrim should not be about Hera or a sword maiden. If we put the gender aside, that should not be what it's about.
People need hope, Hera.
They need help, and of course, she's the chosen one. No!
Something to believe in.
Exactly. But if the movie is about Hera, then the movie should be called Hera.
My pride. My joy. You could rule the world.
You could be a girl boss for nothing, from nothing, without any training, just magically a movie that's supposed to be really about a bunch of dudes fighting is going to be about you.
Could rule the world.
Of course, a character that weighs 120 pounds is easily able to adeptly fight with 3 or 4 men that are probably weighing about 200 pounds each, easily. No. Yeah, that just looks corny and unrealistic, completely corny.
You should be.
So, the style of the anime, despite all the other ish that I said during this, is very, very clean. I think it's beautiful. I think the work that Mr. Kamiyama did and the whole team doing the anime really harkened back to like old school anime, specifically like the style they're going for, like a really retro feel with how they did the color, how they did the motion. It really feels like stuff from the 90s. So there's really a lot of beautiful stuff there. The script, I can't mess with the script. I don't mess with the script whatsoever.
What does mortal want with ring?
So, if you liked what you heard, like, subscribe, give me a super thanks, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Later. So, if you made it this far to the end of the video, thanks so much, and here's your bonus. So, fundamentally, I have no problem with strong female characters. In fact, one of the main things I've been working on for an extended period of time features a quote-unquote strong female character. But the idea of using like subterfuge, and that's what they did. It's called the War of the Rohirrim, but really they inserted the Trojan horse of Hera, just sort of like what they did with Star Wars with Rey. This whole idea of Mary Sue. Mary Sue doesn't work. You can have a female character. You can have a female character that's a fighter. You can have whatever you want, but it's got to be well written, and they have to struggle. For people to connect with them, the character has to struggle. You can have a strong woman character, but she's not going to be perfect. She's going to have challenges. She's going to face ups and downs in order for that to be a real character. And I'm not just saying that just to say that. I'm saying that because I've been spending like years and years like exploring these actual concepts with my own stuff that's not related to Tolkien. And you can't just have somebody who's magically like a superhero and has no problems, because people are not going to connect with that. I mean, some people will connect with that, but that's not something that's long lasting. That's not really something that you'll be able to like years from now and say, wow, that was a powerful character. Excuse me. You really want to create some kind of character that's like timeless, that undergoes something that people connect to. Can that character be a woman? Can you have a sword maiden? Yes. If we look, for example, even at Eowyn in Lord of the Rings, so she was a very strong female character, but if we just take that character actually suffered. Whether you liked her or you didn't like her, there was some kind of evolution of the character. It wasn't like, oh, she's a Mary Sue and she just does whatever. And what I've gotten about Hera from this trailer and everything else that's come up on her is that really that's all she is. She seems perfect. She doesn't have any flaws. That doesn't draw me to her. I'm sorry. I'm not interested.